Today we're going to be working on a Whirlpool washer. The model number is on the display. Welcome to DIY Repair Now. Read all the warnings, and during this video you will see one or more of these icons to help you do this repair safe. And the problem that we have with this washer is that it's making a very loud noise when it's on the spin cycle. Now, when the customer is complaining about a loud noise, we kind of already know that it could be the bearing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to put this washer machine on test mode. We're gonna put it on automatic test mode, then we're gonna put it on manual test mode, and then we're gonna go ahead and lock the door and put it to the spin cycle to hear those bearings, to hear what's going on, and to figure out if it's the bearings or not. Now this is very helpful because it will save you some time while you do the diagnostic. We can put this machine right straight to the spin cycle and now wait the whole cycle to be able to go through the whole cycle. Now when you put it on the automatic test mode, what happened is it's only giving you a little bit of the spin. It only turns on the spin for a little bit, but it doesn't go to the high spin. So when you put it on automatic test mode, you're not really testing the whole spin cycle, just the beginning of the spin cycle. So the purpose of this video is to be able to go to the spin cycle right when you get to the job, or if you're doing this job by yourself, go ahead and put it on the spin cycle right away, without waiting a very long time to let the machine go through the whole cycle and get to the spin cycle, or just put it on the automatic test mode, and then it's not really testing the spin cycle. I guess you understand what I mean by saying all this, and I hope this video help you guys. Again, right now we're gonna begin putting the washer machine on automatic test mode. And just to get on the mode and do the automatic test mode and also the manual test mode, is basically to get on the mode is the same procedure. You have to press any button except cancel and pause or play button. Then you can use any button. However, I always use basically the same button, and then you're gonna see which ones I use to be able to get on the automatic test mode and then the manual test mode. And the procedure is that you have to press this button and count to 3. Now you cannot count too fast or too low. It's really like this: 1, 2, 3, press, 1, 2, 3, release, for 4 times or 5 times. However, you're never gonna be very precise, so I just pressed 1, 2, 3 and release 1, 2, 3, and then until I get to the test mode. So you have to be very patient to be able to get on the test mode. And then let's begin to do this test on this Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine. After you get on the test mode, automatic test mode, you're gonna be able to see if there's any safe error codes. So let's begin this
1,
test.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
CUC 88. And if you're looking for the paperwork is gonna be on the left, and you take it apart, the book is gonna be right there, and it's gonna go to the automatic test mode, and it's gonna begin saying 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, and every single one means something. So if it doesn't go into the C9, that means whenever stop, that's where you have the problem with. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the manual test mode, the same procedure. Remember when we did the automatic, we just press and release until it went 88, and then it begins the automatic test mode by itself. Now when you want to do the manual, you have to press the same button again really quick. See, we press the same button right quick, and then it says 00. Now we are manual mode. Now the next step is press extra rinse. This button is going to allow us to lock the door. When we press that button, this light will indicate us where the arrow is going to indicate us that the door is locked. That's just for safety. As you see, it locked the door. Now we can toggle to this spin cycle. Now where it says high is really low spin, whereas medium it's medium, and when it says low is really high spin. Every single one means there is a different RPMs, but it's easier for me to tell you that right there is low, right there is medium, and where it says low is really high spin. So go ahead and toggle straight to low, which is going to take this drum into a high spin, and you're going to be able to hear if it's the bearings or if the bearings are loud or what's going on. Or this test can help you to get on the spin cycle very quick. That way you don't have to wait a whole full load to finish to be able to hear these bearings. And again, the automatic test mode, it doesn't allow you to see the full spin. It only spins for a couple seconds, but it doesn't really help you to determine if the bearings are defective or not. Now when we put it on spin, we can hear it sounds like a jet, like an airplane, and that's a very sure indication that this washer needs a bearing. Now I have a video on my channel about how to replace these bearings. So I'm going to go ahead and put a link on the description of this video. That way this. Alright guys, if this video helped you in any way, you can show us appreciation by giving us a tip using the following options that you see on the screen. If you cannot provide with a tip, is another way to support this channel by just dropping off a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the bell to receive notifications. Thanks for watching.